All right. Testing, testing.
Testing, testing.
Perfect. Turn that off. I don't really need it. I'm glad that I have it up here at least. Okay. Da-da. I think I'll need this real quick. Alright, so that should give me everything that I need. What's up? You can if you want to. Why can I not make this bigger? Okay, that's helpful. Sorry, I was just trying to make sure that I could actually see the chat. That's okay. I'm literally just sort of killing some time. But I appreciate it. Anyway, I'm gonna build some stuff. That's the whole thing that I'm doing. We're building. It's not exactly midnight, and I figure I'm going to be up for a little bit longer anyway, so I see why not build something. This will help me this help me wind down for bed, I guess. So I've got a whole stack of Lego sets here. I've got them sort of in order of smallest to largest, and so we'll just start with that. So the smallest set that I have is this one. It is the Mini Pokemon Center, which was a gift with. It was a freebie that you can get using points on Lego's website. So we have a car one. I will say that none of the sets that I'm looking at right now involve or like are specifically a car one. In one of the larger sets, there is a car, but I doubt that I'm going to be getting to it today. Because I'm probably only going to be building for maybe like an hour or two, sort of just depends. And I'm just going to sort of see how many of these I can get through until then. But yeah, first one, Mini Pokemon Center. That brand new Pokemon license that Nintendo gave to Lego. I can make that sentence work. I'm guessing that you like the car Lego. You're about to work on your truck because I wasn't. You haven't worked on it since last week. I feel like you're talking about a real truck. Oh no, it's stickers. Okay, we'll deal with that. Not too many bags. So I'm just going to open up everything. Yeah, a real one. Is it anything major? I commend you also on your ability to actually repair a vehicle. Right. I'm trying to actually bend these. This is a Pokemon Center, the mini Pokemon Center. So that's what we're building. I'm hoping that the crease in this booklet won't be terrible. Wait, how did it change from like a nice, like perfectly matching green to this really weird, like greeny blue color? What the heck? Oh, it came back. Never mind. Gone for a moment. All right, everything that I need is in this tray. But anyway, hope everybody that's joining is having a good night or day. I guess I really don't know what time it is, wherever you are. For me, it's like half an hour till midnight, almost. But yeah, hope everybody's doing well. I find it a little funny that I basically just stopped playing a Pokemon game for the last like 5 hours, only so I can come up here and build Pokemon related Lego. Alright, so we have our first sticker. Okay, that worked out okay. It's a little Pokeball emblem basically for the floor, I guess. Looks okay. Like, I better freaking like make it so that that is a level line. Why is there a sticker on this? How do you feel about stickers? Is that a hot button topic? Okay. Probably won't be able to see it, but it's a little. I guess it's where you heal the Pokemon, so it's where the Pokeballs go. So there's 3 Pokeballs there and 3 empty slots. I wonder if they'll give us like a little tiny, teeny tiny brick-built Nurse Joy. Something kind of makes me say they will not. But I mean, all they would have to do is just, what, stack like a white and pink couple bricks together, and that would probably suffice, right? Have you ever seen that little micro plant before? Oh, I'm off center. Okay, that's better. This works perfectly as a couch. That's awesome. Oh, okay. Little table. And I'm assuming this is a bench. I kind of feel like a set that they might actually make that will contain minifigures of like the main Pokemon characters would be like a Pokemon Gym or like the Pokemon Stadium or I mean even a Pokemon Center would allow them to sort of get a large number of characters together potentially. I do hope that they will do more Pokemon Lego. I kind of really hope that not all of it is super expensive. I guess I got like a work bonus today, and I was looking at my bonus and I'm like, do I go ahead? That's not on there yet. Do I go ahead and purchase that large Lego set for Pokemon? And I'm like, do I want to like waste my entire bonus on like one thing? Wait, are these printed? Why are these printed? Is it just because it's a simple black line and that's it? And they're okay with that? Anyway. But yeah, for a brief microsecond I had contemplated completely wasting the bonus that I got. I need to be smarter about that stuff. Gotta pay bills. But if I did get like a grand and I didn't have to actually worry about anything, I'd probably waste it on something like that. If you had a grand to just blow on whatever the hell you wanted to, what would you do? Question of the day. It can be anything. You could be fiscally responsible and save it. I don't think that that is anywhere near a bad answer. You could spend it on fucking scratchers. You could be like, it's like, well, you know, make sure you give it to somebody, donate it or something like that. You can do whatever you want. I mean, I say like a grand, but like a grand isn't really that much money, is it? Not anymore. But it's enough to, like, I think, change somebody's life for a little bit. It could like really change like a person's day if they had like a grand that they didn't have to like. They could do whatever they want with. Because for like some people, especially me, at like a certain point in time in my life, if I was just like gifted like a grand, that would have been the difference with, like, you know, choosing like food or rent. So, I've certainly been there. I want to see what it looks like currently. You can see that there's the counter where the Pokemon are getting healed. A little like a little bench over here, a little table and couch. Oh, I think that's supposed to be the PC. Yeah, that's the Pokemon PC over there. Never mind. I was curious as to what that was, but that makes more sense now. I kind of like these little micro sets. I think they're an interesting way to sort of like let you have a building without having to be a whole bunch of pieces and take forever to build. And I would hope that, you know, like, as long as they price them well, that I wouldn't break the bank. Oh, already put it there. I've got to stop doing that. There are certain times where, like, I will think that I know what the next step is going to be, and so I'll just go ahead and do it. And I've got myself into problems where I'll try to make it like symmetrical, but it's not supposed to be. Yeah, I even did that without thinking. Okay. I think we're moving on to the next couple bags. If this had one of the Smart Play bricks, it would. What would it do? It would try to emulate the Pokemon healing sounds, right? But it would be like off. I've been showing like other people that I know the smart bricks, and pretty consistently the things that we sort of like agree on are that the TIE Fighter sounds like a hurricane, and that the noise for when you're refueling sounds nice, like the liquid sound, and the Vader sounds like he's burping. And the firing sound for the TIE Fighter is good. So out of the experience that I have, like with the amount of pieces that I have, that's basically our conclusion at this time. I currently have it like bagged up downstairs, ready to take to show another group of people, sort of get their opinion on it. Granted, none of them are children. I don't. Well, I don't really know people with children, so I can't really get a child's opinion. But I'm just kind of curious how people that I know kind of feel about it. Who needs a child's opinion on a plaything? But I do welcome it. I think my friends, they have like there's like a family that they pal around with that has a bunch of young kids that are basically in between, like, I think the ages of like 6 to 13 or whatever. So I'd be curious what they thought. Right, so built this guy, which should slide in on here. Ah, I was wondering why they would leave a gap. I know why there's a gap. My smart adult brain has allowed me to foresee the future. As I was leaving work the other day, I was telling one of my coworkers, it's like, hey, or you could, drop whatever else you're doing and just come like build Lego with me for like a couple hours. It's like they laughed and they laughed like I was joking, but it's like fuck, it's like I mean it. It's like I mean it. Actually gonna do that shit. Someone invites you over to build a Lego set, would you do it? You down? You game? Alright, so this resides on the back half. Final bag. This goes down in here. I do actually also really like that for small sets like this, they still have the ability to add like action features to it or like play features. I think another set that they did that with recently that I was kind of impressed with was that mini Knight's Castle, which is like kind of a replica of another older set, just at like super micro scale. That was pretty impressive. Okay, so I won't do anything with that just yet, but yeah, they're down there. If I try to do it now, it won't look right, I think. Yeah, I was pretty impressed with how that set came together. Okay. And then this goes on this side. completing the roof. Alright, final sticker. It's kind of even like impressive thing in the fact that this is a micro set like this, and it had 3 stickers. Alright, I really want to make sure I have this. Okay, I think that's about as good as I'm going to get that. That was frustrating. If you look closely, you can tell it's like slightly off. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh well. It's so close, right? Yeah, it's incredibly close. I just want to make this. I want to make it symmetrical. The set is complete now. Everything that I do is up to me. Alright, there we go. So yeah, there you go. Little mini Pokemon Center. Pretty cool. And the cool little action feature that it has is you can open up the doors. I like that. And then if you want to, you can remove the top and see all the cool inside stuff. It's cute. I like it. Ultimately, I'm glad I didn't have to pay for it. Well, I mean, technically speaking, I didn't have to. Anyway, there is that one. Let's move on. So I'm going to keep these. Alright, next set in the order of piece count is this one. This one is specifically a gift with purchase for purchasing the Creel House. It is 234 pieces, which is one piece more than the last set. And it's obviously like a larger scale. This is minifig scale, so yeah. I think they did this just so they could make people freak out about having two characters that go with the other set that aren't included with it. It's kinda, I think, kinda scummy. I'm kind of always of the mind that if you have the ability to like release a set, at least sometime in the future, make it like purchasable. Unless it's, I don't know, it's like, the only times that I feel like it's appropriate to do like a limited like only time set is like, there's some like big Lego convention. It's like we released one that was specifically based upon this one convention that we had. But if you're selling like an actual like marketable set like the Creel House, and people are obviously going to want something like this, so I feel like this should eventually be able to be purchased later on. There's too much, too much fucking gray area. Surprisingly, only 3 bags. More stickers, though. Part of me feels this set would be more expensive than the other set too, purely because of minifigure. It's different. Okay. Yeah, so this is... Did I actually even say what this was? This was the Squawk radio station, like, sort of bonus set. Like the Stranger Things. I said it was for the Creel House, but I didn't specifically say, like, what this was. Oh my god, what I've always wanted is a Lego representation of Winona Ryder. There you go. Little mini Winona. At least this isn't a room in the house that was sold separately, like some sort of DLC. To me, that DLC Lego reward goes to the fish tank with the like air filter, water filter thing. That was a gift with purchase. Which I think is, or at least at the time, I'd have to like check, but I think that would be, in my mind, the most scummy of bonus sets. Well, actually, no, I take that back. If I go on a purely price-based bonus basis for the bonus sets, it would be the Death Star with the TIE Fighter. That is egregious for $1,000. Because it literally is DLC. Like there's an empty space like left purposely for it. There are some decent printed pieces in here, though. They got like little controls for the radio that have like the little VU meters on there. And there is an actual like record here. So they can print something. I don't know if it's quite the same thing now as it used to be, but I think going to a radio station would be kind of cool in a way. I will say, like, it definitely felt like they were kind of cooler back in the day because, like, radio was like the big thing. It's like radio certainly isn't as big as it used to be. Now it's because everybody's got their own podcast. Friends of the pod and everything. Alright. I will say, for the first bag, you actually build quite a bit. On air. Little table lamp. Okay, like it. Oh, it's the sound effects station that they're using. And they were put it on their little show. I was gonna say it sucks, but I mean it doesn't. I mean it's just no, it's okay. But I don't have Netflix myself, so I can't even fucking. I've watched the first 5 episodes of the final season. Can't watch the rest. Not by legal means. But yeah, currently unable to finish watching the series. Little microphone stand. Like it. Like it. Needs a little strength though. You know what? I'm gonna borrow a piece from another set just to give a little bit more grippy. And honestly, I don't think that it's going to look out of place either. Because it adds like a little ring of brown to it. And yeah, to me it makes sense. Right. Ashley giving me a little a little turntable. That's cute. That's pretty packed with detail. I like it. Could have been like a little bit more over to the right. Yeah, it says WSQK, The Squawk, 94.5 FM stereo. Honestly, I feel like that's 94.5 is like if I was to ever find a station to have to listen to, I think it's usually always about that. Okay, so yeah. We have the front of the recording booth, well, on air, and then the station logo, and then in the back Got a little desk lamp, operating console, little little sound effect board here. It actually does say UFO scream and applause. You got your record player, little boom mic. It's pretty cute. I like that. Oh, and we have a Nancy. Wait, that's not Nancy, right? No. I can't remember the names of half these people. Hopper is the other one in here. Hopper and Joyce. That's her name. Nancy's the one that the two guys are like fighting over. I do appreciate Lego sets that give you finished floors. Why is there a rubber chicken? Oh, didn't he like hide something in like a rubber chicken? One of the characters hid something in a rubber chicken or something like that. Alright, the rest of it is the reverse color. If not white, then black. Where will the last one be? They all sort of go down based on how I pick up the piece. There we go. Final one. Looking good. And apparently there's another little thing with a control here. I guess that works. It's like a little, like a little coffee table. So I do like that they have like interactable like things, right? But I just find it funny that like for a phone, just because it's a Lego figure, they have to make it work. The phone like handle is so huge. All right, final bag. Is that the right curve bit? The crease and this is starting to get annoying. It's a nice big little couch. Big little. Looks good. I can see past this mountain. Damn it. Didn't go quite down how I wanted it to, but that's okay. Freaking transistor specs. Oh. Oh, I understand now. It's a TV. It's got a little VCR signal on it. They've even tried to like replicate a little bit of like, I'm assuming that's supposed to be like the tracking static. Wait. Did we ever specifically build Hopper, or did I skip some shit? Eh. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's not that I need instructions for him, but I was curious, it's like, usually, when it comes to building minifigs, it's like the first thing that you do in a specific bag step. Right. There's Hopper. And for whatever reason, he's got a squeaky chicken. Oh shit. I got the wrong decal in the wrong window. Thankfully, it doesn't matter. Okay, there you go. We can sit Hopper and Joyce in there. There you go. It's kind of a cute little representation. I will say, I mean, they've at least packed a decent amount of detail into it for what it is. There you go. Let's move on. Alright, I figure I'm gonna do one more. Next in the piece order is this guy. This is another Gifts with Purchase. I received this with one of the Pokemon sets recently. Just because of like the price value. But it is a Restaurant of the World, and this is Japan. And we got a little sushi counter. It looks like Oshinagaki. Menu, sushi. Yeah, alright. Let's get into it. Yeah, we got like a little sushi chef. Street stall. What it appears to be. And would you look at that, the manual is not bent. Got some stickers. I'll leave that in the corner, I guess, so it can be seen. Or where, I think if I leave it there, that is within frame. part of me feels that the green pieces here are either plants or wasabi. Okay, let's get started. Oh, are there 4 of these? Is this like the first? God damn it. Collect all 4. Alright, single print head. Older guy with glasses and some stubble. But he's got a cute little hat. Hopefully you can see it there. Pretty cute. I like him. I feel like with these sets, the biggest reason why people kind of go crazy over them is because they may introduce, what, like very unique pieces and like a color that might be useful for something that they can do in the future or something like that. I don't know. I'm just like, let me build a thing. Even weep the dead man's hand again. No thing I need is the extra space. It's a nice way to add like a little bit of randomness to what looks like a sidewalk. Little spoon. Ooh. Every now and then you can really get that nice, like, satisfying click of pieces going together. Nice. some sushi rolls. Okay, so... You got the whole sakana. Yes. Interesting thing here is that I have kind of built like a lot of similar sets just because what is it, that brand Kada, they do a lot of like little buildings that I picked up that were all sort of like Japan themed. So I built like some sushi restaurants and stuff like that in the past. Heck, even with the Lumi bricks or the Fun Hole, whatever you want to call it, there was a sushi thing that I made in that one, in one of their Cyberpunk city sets. Like a sea urchin. Something like that, maybe? And soy sauce. I don't really know what the clear one would be. Oh, that's cute. They actually made like little chopsticks. I was trying to show you what they are, but I doubt that they would show up. But yeah, they're it's like a looks like two little sticks put together. So I guess you could actually make it so that it looks like your character's using chopsticks. I like that. Is this like a? I wonder if it is a new piece. Oh, that's kind of cute. If it is a new piece, I love it. Even if it isn't a new piece, I love it. I love it. I would actually really like to go to one of these sort of like street stall kind of sushi places where there's like legitimately like only room for like one or no, like 2 or 3 people. And you just sort of like sit there with a dude that's making your sushi, and I just think it'd be legit. I feel like that's like one of the things that I really want to do in my life. I mean, I want to go to Japan. I don't think that that's going to happen. Just a little weeb, unable to fulfill my dreams. Alright, I need to find a little cleaver. Oh, that's a spoon. That's a chopstick. That's a flower. There we go. That's a cleaver. Alright, another wall. Like that. It's a little tap out there with a drain. I can't get no sleep. Fucking nostalgia of being at the mall when I was in high school, lurking at the Games Workshop, listening to fucking techno, wishing that I had money. Oh. I'm looking for a piece I don't even need. Yeah, when I was in high school, I'd go to like one of the local malls and just like walk around all day. I usually hit up like Toys R Us and see like what sort of video game stuff they were selling. And in order to get to the Toys R Us, I would have to like walk up like a few floors because there's like a super like multi-level mall or whatever. And I walk in like some sort of like sports shoe store, and I remember like I never really cared about shoes, but there's this one time I bought like this freaking pair of shoes that looked like they were like zebra skin. They were fucking black and white stripes, fucking basketball shoes, which is the last thing that I needed. Fucking fat kid, don't play no sports, needing fucking basketball shoes. But yeah, I had to pass through that, and like the top floor was a Toys R Us, and I'd always hang out like the video game thing, and like see what sort of like Super Nintendo stuff they had, and then eventually like 64, and then like Game Boy stuff too, because I remember like I bought like freaking Game Boy camera, and then I had I picked up like my Pokemon Game Boy, but I didn't even pick up like Pokemon in that store. I remember I found like some like electronics shop that was like down the street from the mall, and that's where I bought Pokemon from. And then I remember that like for the opposite version of Pokemon, because I think the one that I picked up was blue, because in my mind blue was my favorite color at the time, so blue is what I picked up. To pick up the other version, I think I literally bought it at a pawn shop. But yeah, like when I would be wanting to go to the mall, I'd leave my house, and I would like walk into like the center of town, like my little hometown, and I would be walking towards like the public transportation that would take me the rest of the way to the mall, and on my path was like a mom and pop video store or video rental store, and I would sometimes stop in there because they would sometimes sell like their Super Nintendo games and shit, and they'd also sell trading cards. At that time, I was probably it was, if it wasn't Pokemon, it was the Star Wars trading card game. And then yeah, I remember at that store I would pick up things randomly. I never like rented anything from them. I just bought stuff. But I bought like Illusion of Gaia and for the Super Nintendo. I also bought Killer Instinct for the Super Nintendo there. But I was so stoked that like, because I thought I was just going to get the cartridge, because I was pretty used to that. I bought a lot of my stuff secondhand just because it was cheaper. So I was like, I'm just going to get the cartridge. But no, I fucking got the box for it, and it came with the Killer Cut CD, which I like, no joke, like actually still listen to some of it. Like hell, I was listening to one of the songs today. But yeah, I was super stoked. But yeah, on the way to like where I would catch the public transportation, I'd pass by like a Blockbuster as well. I would check them out because I remember they were offering things like rentals. Of certain like game systems at the time. And like I was always contemplating like, do I rent from them? So I can play the 64 for once or something like that. But I remember when Perfect Dark came out, I bought it from Blockbuster. I don't know why, like, I just, like, bought things from, like, random bullshit stores. I think it's even kind of funny that I kind of remember like where I bought like specific things. It's like I bought the only video game thing that I was ever bought or that was ever purchased for me was the Super Nintendo, and it came with Super Mario World or whatever. So yeah, that was the only one that was ever purchased for me. Everything else I had to buy on my own because my guardians at the time, specifically the husband, decided that video games, all of them, and even back then, back like early to mid 90s, are pornography. So that's what I had to contend with. So yeah, they said that they were super nice to me for buying me the Super Nintendo, but never ever again would they ever purchase any video game thing for me. Never for Christmas, never for birthday. If I was to obtain more, it would all be on my own dime, which I didn't have any of. So, there would be periods of time where like I would actively do more chores than the other kids in the house, just so that I can get extra money. And I remember I paid for. Fucking cashiers probably hated me, but yeah, I paid for the Perfect Dark thing with like mostly change, because that's how my pocket money came, and yeah, damn man. But yeah, Perfect Dark, I bought it from Blockbuster, and then like my Nintendo 64, like itself, I bought it from a pawn shop, and it's like it was never the same pawn shop that I ever bought anything from. I was gonna like different pawn shop. But I remember it fondly. As a kid, I didn't know any better. I think part of me was thinking I was getting like the better deal. Yeah, like I remember when like Gold and Silver came out. The Gold and Silver, that's like the only one that I can't like remember. I think rather than going to the mall, I bought them from someplace on like my town's like Center Street, and I think I actually did buy those brand new. Because at that point in time, I knew what Pokemon was. Like, it was no longer a mystery to me what Pokemon was and whether I liked it or not. The truth was, I liked it. And I wanted more. And I think one of the few things that I managed to do with my limited computer knowledge was get somebody to give me the ROMs that had supposedly released or like leaked for Gold and Silver. But they're like in Japanese and whatever, so obviously I couldn't understand it. So I would get a piece of paper and I would write down the characters for the moves, and I would base it based on what I remembered a certain type of Pokemon would have, or it would be based on the way the move looked, like whatever the animation for the move was. Oh, that little chopsticks. See, I would legitimately try. I was legitimately trying to like translate Pokemon Gold or Silver in the worst way possible. Because I was never looking up what the characters meant or what sounds they made. I was only looking up, I was only writing them down and then putting down what I thought they meant. But it's like, now I know a little bit more, obviously. I can read basically the Japanese katakana and hiragana. Kanji? No, fuck that. A few kanji that I know. But that is much, much, much lower than hiragana and katakana. Is this Ebi? Yeah, for the most part, like, my parents, or guardians, or whatever you want to call them, whoever was looking after me at the time, they just kind of let me do whatever I wanted to. They never really cared. It's like they knew that I wasn't getting into any trouble. So yeah, they just let me just sort of get away with it. Alright, so I've got a little shrimp sushi, and got our chopsticks. I like that. That's cute. Yeah, I don't think that I ever had like what I would consider to be like an awful childhood. Getting like moved from like home to home a lot kind of sucks. It's like I certainly never felt like I ever really belonged in any one place. Because I think in my mind it's like what's the point in caring? It's like I'm just gonna leave again anyway. So even like the kids that I would be living with, it's like they never really never really got to know me. So it's like now that I'm older, it's like not even like a point to like get to like try to reach out to any of them. Which is a bummer, because some of them are kind of cool kids. Just think that we all had different expectations. Alright. Crates. What the fuck? Little bottle. Then you got your sushi guy. Sushi sensei. Okay. There you go. 3 sets down. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more to go. And then I think I'm adding 2 more here sometime soon. Oh, I'm a fucking joke. Okay. Let's just take a quick little look at this. It's cute. I like it. It's a nice little stall setup. Little menu. Got some cherry blossoms. I really do like this this like little sushi display up top with the chopsticks and the sushi. That's really cute. And I like the little sushi chef. It's a really neat little set. And I guess I am looking for the other 3 whenever they come out. So I'll have to keep my eye out for that one. But anyway, today we built 3 things. I built the Pokemon Center, the radio station for Stranger Things, and then a little sushi store. What is your favorite? Honestly, I really like how all of them, each for their individual pieces. Like this, I like the doors. I like the way that it looks. I like the sort of mini scale. Also, big fan Pokemon. Love it. Wish that this wasn't a print, because all I can see is that this is off center, even though it is incredibly close. This I wish that it wasn't a little bonus set, but at the same time, I like the characters, they look cute, and there is a surprisingly large amount of detail for this set, and I like it. It fits. And then this guy, I think that it captures a nice little sushi stall, and I really, really, really like the way that this little top bit looks. It's cute. Compared to some of the other like food truck or like food stall related sets that I've built that have been like, that seems to be like a big thing that they do for like gift with purchase things, is like food things. This is probably like one of my favorite ones. I like this a lot. But yeah, all three of them, great. Either way, I'm gone. It is now sufficiently late, and I think I am done for the night. So anyway, till next time, love you, bye-bye. Maybe I'll be back in the morning.